Marvel Comics does stuff that you should know about. And here to tell you is Comic Book Man and Bo.
You don't understand. Something really bad is about to happen here.
Marvel News, episode 64, Taken by the Tree Frog.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
Marvel News.
Marvel News. And Marvel News is coming to you from Alternate Reality, right there, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all new comics, including Marvel comics, are 15% off every day for everyone, including the upcoming Iron Man 2.0, which will feature this guy, but not as this guy, as a different guy in the same guy.
He'll be coffee.
Okay,
It's another crummy War Machine series no one's going to buy.
it's Iron Man 2.0. It'll be written by Nick Spencer. It'll have art by Barry Kitson. The point behind the show is effective. The point behind the comic will be book show. Some people think it's visual, you know. Did you have a visual sense of reality? He's been drinking already.
It wasn't a typo. It wasn't a misspoke.
It'll have War Machine discover that his old methods are no longer successful, so he's still going to be War Machine, but he lives in a world in which you go, you know, I could just blow stuff up. Well, no, you can't beat the people you're going to be facing in this book if you just blow them up.
So will he be War Machine?
Yes, he will still be called War Machine.
War Machine.
There's a movie coming out with his name in it. Of course it'll be called War Machine.
War Machine. Next up, we got
Machine.
Thor, Wolves of the North. This is a one-shot?
Yes, Mike Carey and Mike Perkins are going to be doing a one-shot called Wolves of the North. This one-shot will have Hela attacking Asgard and Thor being trapped on Earth. And he'll have to have assistance to stop these demon hordes from killing everyone and getting to Asgard.
Who will his assistants be?
It'll
The
be-
Newsboy Legion?
It'll be a tribe of Vikings, which is led by a female.
A tribe of Vikings.
Yes.
Is this so? This is going to take place during like the 1300s or
Yes.
something? Oh, okay. So it will
It's
not
basically
be
a
contemporary.
period piece. No, it will not be.
Well,
a
if it
period.
takes place in the 1300s, Larry, it is a period piece. It's not basically a period.
Well, they're
piece.
all imaginary stories, so it doesn't really matter
It's
anyway.
it's not basically. It is.
So you're saying he's not fighting with the NFL?
No.
Yes, he's fighting the NFL in the follow-up.
Vikings and the-
Vikings of the South.
You know, the one thing that never sells in comics is magic. And you know what? Marvel's going to change all that because they're going to be concentrating on the magic end of the Marvel Universe next year.
That's the magic hind end.
Okay, he's jumped ahead of what is written there. Marvel's going to be doing something that starts in February, which is called From the Vault.
You're dropping books.
These are basically books that Marvel found while they were moving that have never been printed. The first will be Doctor Strange from the Vault. It'll have a Roger
be
Stone,
great.
Neil Volk story, which explains why Doctor Strange, of all the places in the world, decided to buy that big house in Greenwich Village.
Look, here's a script in the garbage.
So, these are all projects that Marvel found as they were moving, and they're going to be printing them starting in February from the vaults.
DC's doing the same thing with stuff that they've been sitting on.
DC just did it.
Yeah, DC. Well, they've got some other stuff too. They've got
Do they
Vertigo
eat stuff that's been in the
No,
fridge
that's
for
it.
6
That
months?
the Vertigo thing with the shoot story,
Ooh,
that
what's
was
that
it.
That was everything.
That was it.
And the Batman thing.
The Batman
So
thing.
no more inventory stuff.
No, they run
Oh,
out.
give me a spoon.
Okay. Because I remember when we talked about that, and your attitude towards that was, but this will be great.
No. Neil Volks is an actually interesting artist, and it'll be kind of unusual. And how could you be against something Roger Stern wrote?
Plus, that's supposed attitude toward Christmas.
Roger Stern is cool.
Okay, I held up the Doctor Strange before, and you got all
did.
verklempt because I jumped ahead. Why don't you skip ahead there 2 stories and do the Doctor Strange
Yeah,
thing?
Skippy.
It's not even a Doctor Strange story. It involves
do the Marvel
all,
Supernatural
All
story.
Marvel Supernatural characters will become very important in 2011 because, well, you know, in case you didn't realize it, they're vampires running all over the Marvel universe.
Okay. They're running all over the Marvel
You know,
Universe.
his camera likes to point.
Hey,
You got 5 minutes. I told you not to
hey,
worry about that.
hey.
Hey.
Oh, what's Matt Fraction?
Hey.
What's Matt
How you
Fraction?
doing?
What's Matt Fraction's secret project?
It's a
You don't
secret.
know. Moving on.
A
Do they
secret.
have
Moving on.
underwear?
It's a secret. He doesn't wear women's underwear.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Matt Fraction's doing a secret project.
Yes.
You don't know what it is.
Yes.
Why the hell are we even talking
So
about
when it is announced, you'll go, "Wow, was that what he was talking about?"
He found something under a couch.
It's a secret.
Matt Fraction is deciding at this minute what he will have for dinner tonight.
It involves-
And when he comes up with it, we will be the first to let you know.
It involves a comic.
Matt Fraction's cleaning out his garage. Look what he found.
And the
Old
folks
newspapers.
at
He's
home
got
are
a
doing
poster.
this right now. What else is
You
on?
Click
What
and
else
stuff.
is
I
on?
feel like a computer. We're not on TV.
Where'd my mouse?
They can't find the mouse. Covered with cheese.
Disney owns this.
What is
Disney
it?
owns
Before
Marvel.
it's flashing.
Well, you're going to put 2 great tastes that taste great together. back together once again.
Marvel bought.
And they never were together in the first place.
Well, Marvel is going to
Actually, the guy that owned this, yeah, that's right, I'm doing it to you. The guy that owned this
is begging for cigarettes right now.
No, the guy that owned this went out of his way to poo-poo and pee-pee all over Marvel and DC. And now Marvel is working with all of his characters. He must be just crapping a load.
Yeah, they haven't even talked to him yet. He's still alive.
Whatever happened to him?
He's still living in Florida. But anyway, Mark Waid is the only creator so far that's been announced of doing some of these new Marvel Cross-Gen books. It'll involve Ruse. Now, Marvel made it quite clear.
That was his book, wasn't it?
He invented the character.
So he worked at Cross-Gen.
He worked at Cross-Gen. In fact, Barry Kitson worked at Cross-Gen, a whole bunch of people.
Greg
Hey,
Land
Mark,
has
how's
got
Greg
soldier
Land
over
working
there.
there?
That's where
Hey,
I'm
Mark, how's that
from.
hospitalization working out for you?
Now, Marvel wants to make it clear that the Cross-Gen characters will have their own universe. They're not mixing with the regular Marvel universe.
Oh,
But-
good.
But the only project that has been announced is Waid doing something involving Ruse.
I can't wait
Which
until
crosses
Marvel
over
gives
with
it an
Iron
Earth number.
Earth 4713.
Earth 47,321.
624.
That's the
426.
worst Earth ever.
Yeah.
935.
This,
Yes.
the whatever the hell this is, the Curse of the Mutants thing.
Monkey mess.
Yes, the Curse
Curse
of
of the Mutants.
the Curse of
Curse
the
of the
Mutants.
Mutants.
Yes.
Part of the entire
the
concept of
character
Curse of the Mutants
scene.
will be they're going to Phil Moto, Kathleen Immerman are doing
Yes.
a limited series which will basically show what happens to Jubilee because a poor little child turned into a vampire.
That's a damn shame.
And and she's going to be hanging out with Wolverine. He's going to decide whether or not he should basically be
Gut her.
friend with her or not, or whether he wants to gut her like a fish.
Now they call her Jewel
I
Bloody.
thought he was a vampire too.
Yeah, but he didn't take. He's a healing factor for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's why the
How
whole
long is it
thing
going
is.
to last?
That's why this whole thing is stupid with Wolverine.
Although
he has a
she-
healing factor.
She is still a vampire.
She's still a vampire. I am sure that there's some nerdly reason out there why he would be turned into a vampire.
those are my
But you
favorite
know what?
reasons.
He's got a healing
Got
factor.
Bit by a vampire.
Great.
That's
Okay.
what happens.
And he stubbed his toe on a brick, but he has a healing factor,
broke-
and now he all good.
He broke his toe and his toe grew back.
and it grew back.
You
You
get
get bit by a
rabbit
vampire,
Wolverine.
and it went away. And
So
that's it.
anyway,
And
no,
then-
there's one more story he jumped
Do
over.
it.
Age of X, we don't know really what it's about, but we think it involves Magneto, Wolverine, Gambit, Old School Beast, Phoenix.
We think, or maybe it doesn't. Or maybe it doesn't.
But we do know that Mike Carey
Yes.
is going to be writing the beginning of this thing, and it'll more than likely involve the younger mutant characters
The younger ones.
of the Marvel Universe.
Yes. That's
Wow.
wonderful.
That's all we got,
Mutant
kids.
toddler.
That's wonderful.
Mutant babies.
That's wonderful.
Hanging out with
So,
Mojo. Yes?
that's it. We're done.
Are you
We're
sure?
finished. Oh God, we are so finished.
Are you sure?
We are so out of here. But before we leave,
Yes?
before we go,
Bye bye.
before we say our farewell,
Let's fill up our pants.
I'm working that 5-minute blink. I'm working it. Before we
really
go,
blinking too.
before
Man.
we
Stop till it stops.
before we
It's
go,
making me dizzy.
you can go to the store's website and check out all the Marvel
What
news that he
about
sends
me?
me that I post up. And where's the store's website?
Sarah knows all this stuff, and she hasn't even passed out yet.
Look at him trying to engage the viewer. What the hell is...
You want me to give you the website? I'll give you the website. www.marvelsenate.com. What's the big deal?
So, go to the store's website, check out all the news that he sends me that I post up, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
That thing is awfully hypnotizing. This is Bo. I'm getting
hypnotized.
woozy. Oh my gosh, I'm going to pass out.
Saying,
Oh, off goes the...
bye!
I want to see his hair.
Works every time.
Oh, your hair's lovely.
Hey kids, it's not Comic Book Man. Sweet Dan Sweet coming to you from alternate reality to let you know our hero of the month is Batman. Bruce Wayne is coming back from the dead, so that means everything from trade paperbacks, hardcovers, showcases, archives, and back issues featuring Batman are all 25% off. If you have holes in your collection, if you've been away from the series for a while, you need to get in here and get your books soon before they're gone. Before they swing away.